Hello, it's Kick-Ass Woman Time. I'm Jenny Guy, author of the Brighton Chronicles. When I'm not writing, I love to learn about kick-ass women in history. I'm here to tell you about one of them. This particular young woman was close enough to her dream to taste it, but far enough away from it that it seemed impossible. Still, she wanted to stay as close as possible, which meant she was working as a hawker. This particular evening, when she took her place at the table, it was just another Friday night concert somewhere in the middle of the United States. Thousands of people were streaming to their seats. Concert time was more than an hour away, but the walkway between the entrances was crammed with people. People she had to sell things to if she wanted to keep her job. Martina took a deep breath and started to entice people to her table. T-shirts, T-shirts, Garth Brooks T-shirts. Get 'em and wear 'em to the show. Garth Brooks hats. Wear 'em like he does. By the end of the night, her voice was hoarse and she was exhausted. And at the end of the long night, a weary Martina met up with her husband John. She smiled as she watched him stride up the stairs. He'd worked the concert too, mixing sound. She was glad to be close to her dream, but she was even gladder to be with John. She had grown so tired of staying home alone when he traveled. She'd gone to college for a year, but being left alone while he traveled was not for her. So she dropped out of school, made the decision to join him, and now she was hawking fan gear for Garth Brooks, a major country star. Selling T-shirts had been the only job vacancy. She didn't really mind it because she enjoyed the contact with his fans, but it was a far cry from what she really wanted. What she really wanted to do was sing. She hawked T-shirts and hats, but she also dreamed of the time when she would be the one on stage. Her dream actually seemed to be within reach. Garth Brooks, having heard her sing, had offered to let her open for him if she could get a recording contract. Oh, sure, like she could just run out and get a recording contract. Nashville was full of people with the same dream. Still, she was going to figure out a way. With the show over that night, she was finally able to relax. Sitting in the corner chair of their hotel room, she dialed her parents. She had a burning need to connect with her roots that night. She talked and laughed with her parents about years of family bands, family concerts, and local dance stages. She came from a small town, Sharon, Kansas, in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. The local venues where she sang were a very far cry from the starlight of the capital of country music, Nashville, Tennessee. Her small but appreciative audiences were usually made up of many family and friends, but the joy of singing had ignited a dream that refused to die. After the phone call, she and John had a conversation. Martina had heard that the RCA music label was looking to add another female voice to its roster. She hoped John knew someone who could make an introduction, but he admitted he didn't, and then reminded her that RCA didn't listen to unrequested material. As they talked about the challenge and thought about what Garth Brooks had offered if she could get a recording contract, they were both determined to get her voice heard. By the end of the night, they had a plan. John and Martina creatively placed her photos, biography, and 2 demo tapes in a large purple envelope addressed to RCA Records with the bogus words, "Requested Material." It worked. Just a few short weeks later, she had both a record deal with RCA and a new job with country music star Garth Brooks as his opening act. Her days hawking his T-shirts and hats were over. This, my friends, is Martina McBride. Her gorgeous voice went from nowhere to being awarded top female vocalist, favorite female country artist, female video of the year, or female vocalist of the year 18 different times between the years of 1994 and 2015. The purple envelope changed everything. Her creativity in drawing attention to her voice created the venue in which her dreams came true. The stage became her home. But it wasn't just her. Her husband, John, created and owns one of the top concert sound companies in the music industry. She and her husband have 3 beautiful daughters, and she's involved in many charities focused on helping abused females. She is using her voice for many powerful things, just like a kick-ass woman does. Did Martina have a college degree in music? No. Did she have the right family? No. She simply contented herself with selling shirts as she waited for her time to come. She never gave up. She never quit. She always looked ahead to what could be. Then Martina pushed just a little bit with that purple envelope. Okay, maybe more than a little bit. Edging out her competition. By believing in her dreams, she knew she had nothing to lose and everything to gain by being different. Martina McBride is a kick-ass woman. I hope you're encouraged by Martina's story, her life, and her belief in her dreams. I challenge you to dream today and every day. One day, you may see those dreams come true. The opposite is true as well, though. If you don't have dreams, they sure can't come true now, can they? Go on out there and be a kick-ass woman. That's all for today. Subscribe to my channel below because I'll be adding many more stories of other kick-ass women on a regular basis. If you want to check out my best-selling historical novel series that focuses on some pretty amazing kick-ass women, you can use the link below to buy the first one for just 99 cents. I would love to welcome you to the Brigton Chronicles family. And as long as you're clicking things, I'd appreciate a like and a share if that's true for you. Have a great day, and I'll be back soon.